Hey guys, Gimbal B here with another exploit video. I originally made this video back in July, however now that it's been fixed I'm uploading a public version of it. You can find the unlisted version in the comments down below, but for now enjoy. So the basic concept for this was I was doing the Mordu event and I was having to fight people for installations, and that was making it take really long. So what I did instead is I decided to go play on the Oceania and Asia servers while they were all asleep. And what I found there was that during OMS matches it made it really easy to find and kill installations without any competition. However, I went into a domination match and I found two players hacking a supply depot backwards and forwards. Really wanting those 100 hacks and not wanting to be a party pooper, I decided to join in. My original intent was to write a blog about the Mordu's event and how players would naturally gravitate towards this kind of behaviour. As the Mordu event was wrapping up, however, there was a screenshot that surfaced showing someone with 377 kills and over 10,000 war points. I realised pretty quickly that this had been done using a nana injector trick. At the time, those hadn't really been explored as much. However, I knew Goon Feet were doing something with them to troll people. Taking what I'd learned from the Mordu's event, I set out to try and replicate this myself. 377 kills seemed pretty good, but I thought I could do better. This went okay for a while, but eventually some people just showed up, and it's really hard to test things in an environment where you can't control like all the variables. So we then decided that, hey, you know, we hold territory and planetary conquest, we have a second corp that we can just throw a clone pack at our own place for. So we decided that, hey, let's just do that and we'll try and break it as much as we can and then report on it. So doing this kind of thing, you really need some kind of supervision, so I contacted Kane Sparrow and said, hey, do you want to come and help us out here? We don't really want to get in trouble for this. And he said, yeah, sure. He'd done it with me before with the orbital strike exploit. So yeah, we just spent an entire match with me just shooting someone over and over and over. And we did that. I had a defend order on me as well, so the squad leader was getting extra points and giving me nano hives, and a bunch of other people just sort of hopped in the match and started doing LAV races and stuff while we were carrying on with this. And yeah, we did that. It lasted about an hour. About 40 minutes into it, we realized that there's actually better ways of doing this. I mean, getting 60 points a kill and doing that maybe, I don't know, 15 times a minute, something like that, is pretty good. But you can do something like use vehicles, which have infinite ammo as well, so you wouldn't even need to reload. And doing that would result in people getting vehicle kill assists, so you could have an entire squad joining in and doing that. If you have 6 people in a dropship, put a defend order on that, you get over 200 points a kill, from what we could theorize anyway. We didn't actually test this out. And yeah, that's pretty broken. You can get 6 people on the squad, 2 people on the enemy sides. You can fill an entire planetary conquest match and have 4 groups of people doing this. And yeah, what we discovered was pretty dire. So just in this match, I got 1,000 kills. I went to 1,000 kills. We figured that was a good cutoff point. And I got over 60,000 war points for it. This resulted in me getting about 120,000 skill points in an hour. That's with a booster as well, so it would take about 2.5 of those to actually cap out for a week. There was a bunch of stuff involving orbitals that we discovered as well, however those are going to be saved for my next video. We had an Eve pilot as well, so he had a good time shooting the planet with lasers for quite a while. So yeah, that was basically the idea behind the exploit. Get tons and tons of skill points for doing one of these. If you do it with a vehicle, in theory you could cap out in 3 of these matches, something like that. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to everybody who helped out testing with this. We originally went into this with the idea that CCP were still doing their Plex for Snitches reward scheme, however we didn't actually get anything in the end. It was fun though, and we all had a great time. It's worth noting that we didn't do this ever again. There's some other exploit stuff we did, but that was pretty much completely separate. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy my next video to follow up on this one.